Hughes, one of the top sack leaders in the NFL early in the season. Herbert looks one way, throws the other into the end zone. Touchdown to the tight end, Gerald Everett. And they cash in the turnover.
A couple of questions about Gerald Everett. I said, is he more like just a big receiver? You know, he's wearing this number 7, which is kind of a departure from being in the 80s if you're a tight end. But Gerald Everett, a dynamic performer. I talked to him on the field before the game. He's really...
Second down and 10. Herbert underneath, and the catch out to the 40 by down. They don't have one yet this year, and they're rushing negative so far today. Back to the sky, and it's caught out across the 50 and into Texans territory for a first down. DeAndre Carter, they had two.
Gets in trouble. Gerald Everett starts to slide a little bit. He doesn't realize that DeAndre Carter's right next to him. And the arm strength is there such that he got to the ball. The ball got to DeAndre Carter before Gerald Everett did. Gerald Everett's thinking, I could have not what he's doing bad.
He's got the touchdown catch. 18 yards off of an early turnover for the lead. And Joshua Kelly, the third-year man out of UCLA.
Got to do with motion, movement, so that you don't get the run force in there. And a nice job by Desmond King, who was going in man-to-man coverage with the was a run play. He stopped. If he had not stopped there, would have been an even bigger run for the Chargers.
Kelly again winds his way to the 34 and a first down. Start of the second quarter, 1st and 10. Chargers on the move thanks to a couple of Joshua Kelly runs, and why not feed him? Bulls his way down to the 30 and a gain of 5. Jalen Petrie had to come up from the secondary to make the hit. New left tackle Jamari Salyer, we haven't mentioned his name yet, so that's probably a good thing for the youngster. He's holding his own out there. Texans unable to get much pressure or get a clean hit on Herbert so far, and he'll drop it off to Mike Williams, who runs it after the catch down to the 15 and a first down.
Joshua Palmer started on the left, he went over to the right, and then he went back to the left. And so all of this gives Justin Herbert a clue onto what the coverage is going to be. And the naked bootleg.
8th play of the drive into the red zone for the Chargers. Eckler back into the game at tailback. He'll get it out of the eye. And his first positive run of the day down to the
lofty totals to live up to.
Those are
like that lofty totals.
Nice, I see what you did there. Back to Eckler. Can he get him their first rushing touchdown of the season? Yes, he can. 10 yards for the score. And Austin Eckler makes it 13-zip.
One of those keys for the Houston Texans was to be able to tackle in space. I was going to call it NASA, but I wouldn't be that corny. So Austin Eckler, space, because he's a space back. Yes, he's tough enough to run up inside the tackles, but you don't want to have him do that primarily. So with this movement and the run, he started left, made a big cutback.
He said, are you doing that with an exclamation point or not? It's translating here today.
Yeah, they have brought life to the X's and O's, and a lot of life and a lot of green grass for Mike Williams, sprinting down the turf on the far side, and a 50-yard hookup.
He's going to end up crossing the field, and these linebackers get sucked up because of the run. So there is a huge void area there and nobody to cover Mike Williams. That's one of the ones that I said I wish I was still playing. Bounce, nobody hits me.
You'd like to catch some touchdown passes from Justin Herbert. On the draw, Eckler with a lot of space. Sprinting for the pylon, and he's in for his second touchdown of the day. This one from 20 yards out. And a lightning strike for the offense. Three plays to go 73 yards for the score.
Simple draw play, and again an aggressive charge up the field.
14 points in 21-zip. On first down, it's Austin Eckler. Couple of nice cuts. Gets into the third level and still churning those legs out across the 30. And a run of 30.
Against the grain, makes the linebackers just freeze momentarily. A hat blocking. Play action pass here.
Deep. And it's caught by Joshua Palmer inside the 45.
Around the draft. Oh, this kid can make every throw. Well, you're not always asked to make every throw, but the arm strength to be able to throw a line like Justin Herbert is a rarity. Most guys would have to put a little more air under that ball. He just flicks it out there. He can. The first time he saw Andrew Luck on campus at Stanford.
Both have fared well. Mike Williams with another catch. Comebacker.
Make my DBs play man-to-man coverage on the back end. Looks like they're crowding that line of scrimmage for some pressure.
Eckler with a good block, picking up the blitz, and the catch is made by Everett for a first down to a Charger offense that doesn't two-dimensional today.
Well, you know, a Charger offense that is also adapting to the absence of Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's been out since week 1. It's offense, and that can be really special for this Chargers team.
Knocking on that red zone again. Everett open at the 10. Takes a good stick, but holds on down to the 6 as he was able to run away from Kamu Grugier.
More of a small tight end or a big wide receiver. And look at the separation skills that he has, the ability to run away from that tight end at the little edge pressure on the line of scrimmage there.
They drop back into coverage. Herbert looking downfield by Michael Bandy. One of the recent additions to the active roster in a gain of 48 seconds.
Well, if you're a season ticket holder for the Chargers, you saw Bandy be a star during the preseason. He led the team.
Diego. Empty set for Herbert. Has the time. It's Everett trying to get to the outside, and he does get to the sideline.
Runner gets separation in a tight area.
Stepping backwards, still with the arm strength to find Bandy for a first down to the 15.
And this really boils down to what you're really looking for in a young quarterback. Somebody who makes a difference when the pocket is not perfect. And Justin Herbert does that time and time again. And not only does he feel the game, the ability to be able to make these throws that are so effortlessly down the field. And like I said, Bandy.
One of them since 2018.
Phillip Rivers.
On the carry out to the 25 for.
Ready. Set.
Michelle. Second straight touch for Sony.
The offensive talent and firepower that the Chargers possess.
The stutter step in the backfield and muscles his way out to the 30. Looked like they had him stuck. First and 10, Michael Bandy is the motion man. Quick hitter across the middle, it's Mike Williams, and he works his way out to midfield. And a first down for the Chargers, a hookup of 20.
Justin Herbert and Mike Williams, the same question. What was their favorite route? That, you know, combination. Herbert, without hesitation, the go route. Mike Williams said, well, let me think about it. You know, I like running the slant. I like running the because he's thinking, I'm a complete guy, not just your go receiver.
Austin Eckler. He'll pick up 3.
Very impressive.
Yeah, the 6th round pick was behind Matt Filer on the depth chart at left guard. Run out across the. It's 30-0 so far in fourth quarters. They're going to have to change that to have a chance here today. Justin Herbert on 3rd and 4. Work for Eckler to do, and he does it. Check.
And what Sony Michel does exceptionally well here is he understands where the first down is. 2 guys out there, and out, and have this crowd erupt.
Only 50 yards of total offense so far in the second half for LA. Nice cutback by Eckler. Out to the 25, it'll be.
to flow too quickly in this direction when Austin Eckler is going to cut back and go the opposite way. Chargers are going to rely on Justin Herbert with this backfield empty.
Williams has it out across the 35 for a first down. Sixth catch for Williams, over 100 yards now. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this.
Eric Murray, number 23, has become the nickelback with King in the ball game because of Stingley going out.
Eckler with the catch, has one man to beat, tripped up. Eckler got it, and a lot more inside the 35. First down, Chargers.
Three receiver. Normally it's an inside linebacker. Well, there are no inside linebackers. Everybody's stuffed up into the line of scrimmage, so there's nobody to get out in the flat and cover Austin Eckler.
Inside number 5 right there. Sony Michel now in a tailback. Palmer the motion man. The give is to Sony. Tripped up and down to the 30. You
guys need a touchdown, not just a field goal.
Against the 4-man rush, it's the slant to Williams, and he's got another first down with a gain of 11.
6'4", 218, quick feet at the line of scrimmage, and not afraid to come in and catch that ball, and knowing that your quarterback is going to protect you. See him catching that ball in the left pocket.
Texans and Raiders only teams without a win yet this season. Eckler wide open inside the 5. Touchdown Chargers. 14 yards.
Now when I pointed out the 1, 2, 3 receivers, he's the third receiver coming out there. A lot of Chargers bunched up in the line of scrimmage. They can't get to that area.
Chargers will go into victory formation. This will be a big road win for them to get back to 500.
2 receptions, 49 yards. That's impressive.
Khalil Mack, a huge day today defensively. For Houston, Dameon Pierce, a new career high for him, 129 yards rushing and a 75-yard touchdown run.